Idaho College Murders, 2022. A quiet town, a night of terror. Moscow, Idaho, a small college town. Quiet, peaceful, almost crime-free. A place where people felt safe, where doors were often left unlocked, where nothing like this was supposed to happen. But on the night of November 13th, 2022, everything changed. That night seemed normal. College parties, late-night food runs, phone calls, social media posts. Nothing felt unusual. Nothing felt dangerous. 4 young students were inside a rented house near campus, living their everyday lives, completely unaware. Their names were Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. 4 friends, 4 futures, under one roof? The house was known to be social. Friends came and went. Music, laughter, life? That night was no different. At least, that's what it looked like. But while the town slept, someone else was awake. Morning came, but something felt wrong. When police arrived at the house, they walked into a scene no one was prepared for. 4 students were found dead inside their own home. They had been attacked with a sharp-edged weapon, multiple stab wounds. And the most disturbing detail? No signs of forced entry, no loud screams reported, no struggle heard by neighbors. The killer came in, did what he came to do, and vanished into the night. News spread fast, and fear followed even faster. A quiet college town was suddenly at the center of national attention. Parents panicked, students packed their bags, classes moved online. One question echoed everywhere: who did this, and why? Social media exploded. TikTok, Reddit, YouTube. Everyone became a detective, analyzing timelines, watching security footage, creating theories. Was it someone they knew? A jealous ex? A random attacker? And the scariest question? Could the killer still be free? Days passed, then weeks. Police worked quietly, but publicly. They had very little to say. No suspect, no weapon, no clear motive. Pressure mounted, criticism grew. People began to doubt. Was this case going cold? Then, a small detail changed everything. At the crime scene, investigators found something unusual. A knife sheath left behind, beside one of the victims. It looked insignificant, but it wasn't. Because on that sheath, there was DNA. That single mistake opened the door to the truth. The DNA led investigators to a name: Bryan Kohberger, 28 years old, a PhD student, studying criminal justice. A man who wanted to understand how criminals think. A man who studied crime, behavior, patterns. And now, he was the prime suspect. Police dug deeper. His car, a white Hyundai Elantra, was seen near the house around the time of the murders. His phone records showed strange activity, turned off, then back on, at critical hours. And the DNA? It matched. In December 2022, Bryan Kohberger was arrested. The nation watched as the case took a dark turn. How could a criminology student, a man trained to understand crime, be accused of such brutality? But even after the arrest, questions remained. What was the motive? Was he stalking them? Or was this truly random? Why that house? Why those students? And why? Did 2 roommates survive? The case moved to court. Evidence was debated. Timelines were challenged. And still, one question refused to die. Why? 4 young lives were lost, dreams ended, families shattered, and a quiet town was changed forever. This case reminds us of something terrifying. Danger doesn't always announce itself. It doesn't always break doors or make noise. Sometimes it walks in quietly, and sometimes it's closer than we ever imagine.